All right, now we're going to look at truth values for the conditional and biconditional statements. So for the conditional statement, recall a conditional statement is an if P then Q statement, where the if P is the antecedent and the then Q is what we call the consequent. So a conditional statement is only false when the antecedent is true and the consequent is false. So the only time that this is false is if you have if true, then false. That results in the entire statement being false. Otherwise, the entire statement is true. The biconditional, recall a biconditional statement is an P if and only if Q statement. The biconditional is only true when P and Q have the same truth values. So you could have a T if and only if T, or a false if and only if false, and those would result in true statements. Otherwise, it's a false statement. So let's look at an example. First one, we have this simple statements. P, you have an A in the course. Q, the final exam is optional. And we are going to start out by saying that both of these are true statements. So determine the truth value of if P then Q. So if P, which is true, then Q, which is also true. So it does not follow the T then F, which would be false. So this entire statement is a true statement. The next one says not P then Q. So not P would be false. Then Q, which is still true because we didn't negate Q. So that's false then true, not true then false. So this is still a true statement. Next one, if P then not Q. So P is true, not Q is false. Here we have the antecedent is true and the consequent is false. So this entire statement is false. And the last one, not P would be false, then not Q would be false. It's not a if T then F statement, so it's true. Only one that's false is when we see T arrow F. If T then F. That's the only statement that is false. Our second example, we have two true statements again. P is Mike is the son of Bob. Q, Bob is the father of Mike. So determine the truth value of if P then, nope, I'm sorry, P if and only if Q. So here I have a true, double-sided arrow, true statement. They have the same truth value, so the statement is true. Then we're going to negate both of them. So not P would be false, not Q would be false. Again, they both have the same truth value, so it is still a true statement. Now I'm going to negate P, so it's false. Q, I'm going to keep the same, so it's true. They have different truth values, so this is a false statement. And our last one, P is true if and only if not Q, which would be false because Q was true. So this would be a false statement because the signs or the truth values are not the same. And that is how we determine truth value for biconditional. And then up here we did conditional statement.